Hello, in this video we will talk about how to get started with Math 122 online at UVM. To begin, go to UVM's Blackboard site. Scroll down and click to enter our course. When you enter our course, you will see the announcements area. The announcements area is updated each week, and this is the primary way I will be communicating with you throughout the semester. Announcements also are automatically sent to your UVM email address, so that's another way you can stay up to date. In the announcements area, you will find a list of things to focus on for the week, and you will also see items to study for particular quizzes, exams, as well as hints for homework and MATLAB assignments. For this week, you will see several tasks listed here. Also, please note that my email address is listed catherine.bliss@uvm.edu. Please contact me at any time. I'm happy to help you. Let's take a tour of our course. Along the left-hand side of the screen, you will see our syllabus. The syllabus details important information such as my office location, office hours, important materials, as well as course policies and grading, along with our course schedule. This includes all of our due dates throughout the semester. Also along the left-hand side of the screen, you will see lectures and videos. For each chapter of our course, you will see a list of learning objectives. If you click on this chapter, you will open the folder and you will see particular sections to work on. For example, section 1.1 is matrices and systems of equations. Here are learning objectives as well as tasks such as reading the e-textbook and/or viewing the lecture videos. Once you're done with those items, you would then go on to complete the homework. Along the left-hand side of the screen, you will see a link for homework. Homework is completed online in a program called WebAssign. To begin with WebAssign, you will need to set up your account. To do that, click on Enter a Class Key and enter our class key UVM 29653335. UVM 29653335. You should see our class pop up. This is our class. And at this point, you can either create a new account or use an already existing WebAssign account. This is all you will need for our course. The WebAssign access, which you have to pay for or use a free trial for 14 days, but that's all you need. That includes access for the homework, and it also includes access for the e-textbook. For this week, just focus on setting up your account. Once we hit Thursday, we'll then start working on homework for next week. MATLAB. MATLAB is a software program which is free for all UVM students, and it's also commonly used in engineering. You may download MATLAB to your computer by following these steps. These steps must be followed exactly as they are written. Notice that step 4 takes about 1 to 2 hours, so make sure you have enough time to complete this installation. Alternatively, you can use MATLAB on the UVM SEMS computer labs. Here's a link showing the computer lab schedules. Feel free to go in these labs whenever there's not a class in session. I think it's much more convenient to put MATLAB on your own laptop, so that's what I recommend. Also in this area, you will find a MATLAB Primer. This is a pretty lengthy document, and I don't recommend that you read it from top to bottom. I do recommend that when you have a question, you just do a Google search, such as how to plot in MATLAB, or you send me an email or you post it in our course. I think that's a lot easier than reading this entire document. I will also be giving you sample code and instruction on how to use MATLAB, but again, if there's any additional questions you have, you can use this as a reference. MATLAB Labs are posted here. Our first MATLAB Lab is not due until next Thursday, so don't worry about this just yet. For this week, just worry about installing MATLAB, or accessing MATLAB on the UVM computers. Next, along the left-hand side of the screen, we have quizzes. Quizzes are open book. They're held here in Blackboard. Quizzes are available for a little bit longer than 24 hours each week. So they open on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. and they must be completed by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. So you have a little bit longer than 24 hours to complete a quiz. No makeup quizzes are given. You will have 1 hour to complete the quiz. I estimate that a quiz would take you about 10 or 15 minutes, but you do have a full hour to complete the quiz if you need it. You're expected to complete the quiz in one sitting. You may not exit and resume the quiz later. You may be exempt or drop up to 2 quizzes. After you've taken a quiz, you may not discuss the quiz with anyone until the quiz due date has passed. Quiz scores are available immediately after submission. A good way to prepare for the quizzes, check out the announcements area. I often will tell you the types of problems you should study and topics. The topics are also listed in our syllabus. Good places to go for practice include the e-textbook and the video lectures. Our first quiz will be this week, and Quiz 0 just concerns the syllabus and items you need to get set up in this course. So there's no mathematical content on Quiz 0, which is why we call it Quiz 0. So before you take that quiz, be sure that you've set up your account in WebAssign, you've posted your introduction, you sign up for your exams, and you locate the syllabus. If you've done all those things, you should be in a good spot to do very well on this first quiz. Exam info. There are 3 proctored exams, Exam 1, Exam 2, and the final exam. Now you have some choices on when you want to take those exams. So to make your choices, go here to the doodle poll. And what you should do is you should put your name here. Now the poll is hidden, so you won't be able to see anybody else's name. And you have choices. For example, Exam 1, it's Tuesday the 28th of February. And you should click all of the times that you could make it. So if you can make it for those 2 times, please let me know. I will try to find you a seat there. And then if there's a time that you could make it, but you don't really want to come then, so that's what I call if need be, you could click on that as well. Okay, and if you can't make any of it, you can return to the poll and add a comment or send me an email if you prefer. Please go through and complete the doodle poll for Exam 1, Exam 2, and the final exam week. Again, these exams are held on campus. They're proctored exams. If you cannot attend these exams, please make arrangements with me. The other arrangements include ProctorU, but this is a paid service. They charge you a fee, so I'd rather avoid your having to incur extra costs in this course. So I highly recommend that you find a time to come on into campus and take the exam here. Discussion board. For this week, I ask that you post your introduction to the class. So please answer the following questions: your name, your major and minor if you have one, career possibilities and interests. Also, what makes a good math teacher? Please let us know if this is your first online class and why you're taking this course. Optional is you can include a photo of yourself or your pets or someplace exciting. In my post here, I posted a picture from Costa Rica, because I like to go there. You'll have to read my intro for more information on that. So that was my picture. Feel free to include anything you'd like in your introduction. Also on the discussion board, if you scroll down, you will find the Ask a Question board. This is a great place to ask questions about course content or where to find things in the online course. Lastly, there's the My Grades area. I keep this area up to date every week, and you should check this area often so that you know what your grade is in the class. Wonderful. Well, I look forward to working with you this semester. Please contact me with any questions.